guys, welcome back to my channel, and finally, welcome to our renovation series. As you guys know, a few months ago, Kurt and I purchased our first family home. Now, this is our apartment, we own this, but we never really planned on raising our family here. We bought this thinking we were just gonna live like the couple life, but now with Fox, we've really outgrown this space. As much as it was a little bit stressful and I kind of got over it at the end, I really enjoyed house shopping or looking at open houses. So when we were looking for this dream family home of ours, we had a small checklist. So we had 2 suburbs we were looking at, but we really wanted Cronulla, which is where we live right now and where we ended up buying our house. 4 or more bedrooms, close enough to walk to the beach, and a backyard for Abby, and also good lighting or the ability to renovate to make it have beautiful natural lighting. The house that we ended up purchasing was all of those checklists, but even better, it has 5 bedrooms instead of 4. I thought I would just jump into the empty house tour and show you what it looks like right now, how we bought it, and then you guys are gonna get a better idea of how we are absolutely gonna flip it. Right now, it's a beautiful home and it's a perfect skeleton for how I wanna change it. And I just want it to be beautiful and warm and beachy and homey, and I'm just so excited to make this my dream home. So starting off in the front room, that is the main bedroom, so that is Kurt and I's room. It has some decent storage, but I do want to integrate maybe another cupboard in there somewhere. And then it has an adjoining ensuite with this weird kind of window. I know that used to be really in back in the day. I don't know how I feel about it now, so we'll see what Madi, our designer, says about that. Then there is this small little square room which we will keep as a nursery. The living area is such a good size. There is so much natural light flooding in there. It's the center of the house and I feel like I'm gonna be spending the most time in this space. Next to the living room is the main bathroom, and because of the beautiful light in here, this may sound really lame, but I want it to be, I can't believe I'm saying this, a very Instagrammable bathroom. I want this to be a space where my friends, my family can just walk in there and be like, I'm just gonna get a quick pic. So myself and Madi are working hard at making this a really beautiful space that you just can't help but whip your phone out and take a photo. And now onto my absolute favorite room of the house, of any house really, the kitchen. So as you can see, a wall is blocking it from the living room. I would love to open this up, but we'll see. It is an awesome size. It's such a big kitchen, and I also love that it looks out onto the backyard. So hopefully one day I can be cooking and just watching Fox play out there. Next to the kitchen is a big space for a dining area. I have some really cool ideas in my head, but I just want to keep that as a really casual dining experience because we always sit down and have dinner together. Next to that, again, another room I'm so excited for because I've never had a laundry room. This is a long, skinny, rectangular space for the laundry, and I just want to make sure I have as much bench space as possible because I don't know how I accumulate so much laundry just with like 2 adults and a baby, but like I always have piles and piles of folded clothes. The staircase leading up to the 2nd floor is quite dark at the moment. I'm really hoping we can open it up and let some natural light flood in there. Now, while I said the kitchen is my favorite room of the house, I like it because it's a kitchen and there's food there. And I love food. But in terms of like the space and what it looks out onto and just the room vibe, I love this room. And this is why I'm going to make it Fox's room. It's such a good size for a little boy, and we're just gonna spruce it up a little bit. So it currently has a study nook in the corner. We're going to keep that there, but just revamp it and maybe put some paneling, like some V-grooves, and just make it look really cool. I don't really have a complete vibe of this room. I just want you to walk in and think, oh, this is just like the coolest little surfy boy's room. Then there's a nice basic powder room, aka a toilet with a little sink. Bedroom space number 4 is again filled with lots of natural light. So lucky me, I get to have this as my content room. So I'm just thinking of doing like sit down chat videos. We can store a lot of our camera equipment in here. So this is gonna be kind of like a media room, I guess you could say. And the final bedroom of the house is pretty much identical to that content media room. And I think we're gonna keep this as a guest room. I don't know, I have a bad feeling that it's going to turn into a junk room, but for now it is a guest room. Okay, wow, I know. Red. I've never really seen a red bathroom before, but you know, the previous owners, maybe their favorite color was red, I don't know. So I think we'll be tailoring that back a little bit and making it just a beautiful, fresh, white coastal vibe. But this is the upstairs bathroom, which is essentially going to be either the kids' shower or like the guest room. And I just want that to be beautiful and fresh and white. But again, like the rest of the house, there is so much natural lighting. That's one of the things I loved the most about this space. The final room within the house, keep that in mind, is this last rumpus room. So you go up 4 steps. So it's like a 2-story house, but with like an extra little room up the top. But this room really took it home for me. I feel like when I was in the open house looking at houses to purchase, as soon as I saw this rumpus area, I thought this would be perfect for our family. Our goal is to block it off a little bit so it's a bit more soundproof, so that in the future when Fox has him and his little school friends over, they're watching their movie upstairs, I can be downstairs in my bath, chilling out, doing my Pilates, doing my own thing, and it's like a soundproof room, a TV, just like where you can snuggle up, watch TV, watch movies together, and it's just like a cozy, chill environment. Okay, a backyard. If you follow my channel, you'll know how much I've been dreaming and planning and hoping for a backyard, not only because I loved growing up in my own backyard with my family, but because of Abby. Where is she in the background there? We have a miniature cavoodle, and while we take her on 2 walks a day, she's just not that happy in the apartment, and when I take her to my family's house, she's just so happy in my parents' backyard. So I'm stoked this house has a backyard. So as you can see, it has this awesome entertaining area. I'm sure we'll deck it out with some lounges or some tables. I don't really know, but it's a great space. Then it has a really big pool, bigger than I remembered. Like when we settled on the house and it was ours, I was like, woohoo! And we went and we looked at it again and I was like, whoa, that's actually a bigger pool than I realized, and we have to maintain that. So I'm excited for that pool. And then down the side of the house is this faux, like fake grass strip, but it's a good area for Fox to play, Abby to run around. It's just like a nice little beachy vibe. And then one of Kurt's favorite things of the whole house is the outdoor shower, and that's going to be awesome for Kurt when he comes home from his surf and he's all sandy and he trudges sand through the apartment. Hopefully that won't be an issue anymore. And then I'm sure when he teaches Fox how to surf, they're both gonna come home salty, sandy, and they can shower out there. Another huge tick of this house that kind of sold it to us was this outdoor pool area. So the previous owners just kind of had it as like a storage room, and they stored their pool toys in there, and it is quite echoey and quite damp, but our goal is to make it our home office, just so we can separate our lives more. We can live inside, be mum and dad, and just enjoy our life. And then that pool room is like work mode. The hat goes on, we're working. I'm hoping we can work out the damp issue and it doesn't just smell like chlorine, and we can get the echo-ness, the ambience, what's the word I'm looking for? The acoustics. Get the acoustics in check, because I'm hoping that can be where we edit, but also where we record our podcast. Throughout this renovation series, you're going to be meeting a bunch of different characters. There's myself, Kurt, Jai, our cameraman. Riley has been helping loads with the tradie work, so he's like currently working on the house right now. We've got Willie, Uncle Willie, you guys know, my sister's fiance. But one of the key components of this whole project is not only one of my best friends, but legit one of the best interior and spatial designers Australia has to offer, Madi Mctigue. So she is one of the founders of Studio Albus, and she has literally held my hand through this whole process. So you'll be seeing lots of her, and she's the one who goes through the mood boards with me. She draws up the plans, she takes us shopping, she picks out tiles for us, and she's the one who says, Sarah, don't do that, you'll regret it. Throughout this renovation series, you are going to see demo, shopping, decision making, plans, mistakes, and Kurt and I disagreeing pretty much about everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of the renovation series. I cannot wait to get them rolling and show you this whole process, because it's been full on. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, because it really supports my channel, and make sure you subscribe to not miss my videos every single week, but most importantly, to not miss this renovation process, because it's pretty cool, pretty insane, and this house is going to look completely different when we're finished with it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.